Hey, YouTube. Good morning. Or it's almost afternoon, actually. We've been working hard on the farm. If you don't know about our channel, this is 3H Farms. I want to share with you our natural soaps. We make natural soaps out of our fresh goat's milk. If you don't already know, we have a website, 3hfarmstx.com. You can email us at our 3hfarmstx@gmail.com. So if you're interested, we also have a Facebook, we have a TikTok, we have an Instagram. So we're on all the social media. We have a Twitter, but I just don't tweet. I just don't. I can only do so much on one person. So today, the point of the video is showing you the new soap cutter that I got from Etsy. It's a review video. So I did not get this for free. I paid for this soap cutter with my own money. And I really liked that it was a single soap. They have ones that cut the entire loaf at one time. Those are great, but mine, I sometimes make bigger if I make my soaps on a rope. Those slices are bigger because I sell those bars a little more because they have rope. And I want them to last a long time. So I wanted one that could adjust in size. So I'll bring this a little closer to you. This was not attached. All I had to do was attach this little bolt and nut, little wing nut there, and set this on. So it had some assembly required, but super easy. And this is kind of like a plastic. I'm not really, feels like my countertop. It's hard and it's easy to clean because I've already used this several times. So, and it comes with an extra guitar string. And I don't know if you can see the guitar string there. And so you're going to get a clean cut. Now, this was what my old soap cutter looked like. I just want to show you. So I would put my loaf inside, and then I would move this, and then I would cut the bar with this. And let me tell you, I could get a pretty good cut, but every now and then this would happen. See how thick this bar is on this end, and then this bar is perfectly cut. This bar was cut with the soap cutter, and the new soap cutter. This was cut with my own hands, and you could see it's over. I try to keep my bars around the 5 ounce because then I can get 10 bars out of one loaf. But cutting it like this, I end up having like a skinny bar, and then it's sometimes hard. And then this also moves sometimes. So I love my old soap cutter because it's the original. And I will still use it when I cut soaps that I want to look like this, because this little wavy pattern in the soaps are really cool. So I got that. Just wanted to show you what it looks like. So I made a germ fighting soap. Here, let me get the essential oil that I used. I wanted to buy all the essential oils that you get in that. It's a very popular essential oil. A lot of companies have their own. Young and Living and all that. It's a Thieves blend type oil, which just means that they are full of the strongest essential oils to kill the bacteria. Okay, so in this blend, this is not Thieves. I found another company and bought it. It's clove, cinnamon, lemon, rosemary, and eucalyptus. A lot. There is thyme, lavender, lemon. There are a lot of different essential oils you can buy. Tea tree is a great one as a cleaner to make an all natural cleaning products. And I almost added tea tree oil to this bar, but I get some customers that are just not into tea tree oil. So I have a bar that we make, a pine tar bar for psoriasis and like poison ivy, and I put tea tree in that. So we do have a goat's milk bar that has tea tree. And so I decided to leave the tea tree out and just make this in this blend. Let's put this down a little bit. This blend to me smells more like clove and cinnamon. That's the strongest. You get a hint of the orange. So we have an orange spice bar. It's pretty similar, but it's got the clove and the cinnamon are really strong. And I really like that. And when we poured this, it looked white almost, but the orange and the cinnamon color it. And then I put a little bit of real ground cinnamon inside it. So I really just wanted to show you. Now let's see. This is probably the best way, the best view to see. I wanted you to see how well this soap cutter cuts the soap. Oh, and by the way, this was how good it cut before. And then to make sure this hasn't moved, I'm going to set it here. I want all my bars to come out that size. So let's try it. And a lot of people cut this little end piece off. I'm going to also, because that gives a nice sample when someone wants to sample the bar. So I have now a little sample cut piece. And I really like having those. And I use those myself. So, okay. And let's see. Let me get my little paper towel. They say to clean the guitar string so that it doesn't make any drag marks. That couldn't be easier for me because the old way, I'd have to line it up and I'd have to make sure it was, perfect. It took me a few minutes to eyeball it. And then sometimes it wouldn't come out right. So let's see. Did this move? Okay, I want to make sure that's good. That's good. Perfect. See it? No marks on the soap. No drag marks. And I'm not losing any soap. When I used to use this and I cut the soap after 24 hours of curing, I would have a smear mark on my blade and I'd have to continuously scrape my blade with this blade and get it clean. This is giving me a perfectly nice cut mark. I love that. And I'm not losing, hardly any soap. So that is a plus in my book. I am not an affiliate. I do have an Etsy account. Is how I found this soap cutter. Later, I'll try to put a link in the descriptions. But I found this soap cutter sold out of Canada. I don't have the seller's name right now. I could try to grab my invoice and let you know. But this lady sells these at a really reasonable price. It's about $50. I can't remember the exact total, then plus the shipping. So that was really a deal because here on the farm, we have a lot of expenses with the animals. We have 3 crazy boys we have to feed. So I didn't buy a soap cutter that was this nice because the fact that, I was trying to save money. But now that we are in business full time selling soaps, we have to really make sure all of our soaps come out looking the same and we have nice cuts on our soap. And it just is really an investment for our soap business. Very cool. I'm loving it. And this is actually like way faster than the old way of cutting the soap. I love that noise. Oops. Ta-da! You see? Point it down a little more. You see the top? And I cut the soap on its side, but you could do it any way you want, I think. Perfect. So that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I have a little left over because I didn't waste all that soap. I usually get a really thin piece like this. And so I'd have 2 thin pieces. So this is my bar. I get to have that. And that gives me 10 pieces of soap to cut to sell. And I already sold out of the last shoe flu soap. Everybody loves those germ fighting essential oils. And a lot of companies charge a lot for their soaps. And so our all natural soaps, I try to keep the price point down for people to afford them. But also, I really want everyone to be able to use an all natural soap. So, but it is hard because essential oil prices have gone up dramatically. It's kind of crazy. Price on everything is kind of going up. So we're just going to have to hopefully keep our prices down as long as we can. There we go. And that's it. I mean, look how simple this is. In no time, all this soap will be cut. So I just wanted to share with you my honest review from the Etsy store. I got it just the time it said it would be here in like 5 to 7 days. I got it in 5 to 7 days, delivered, it was wrapped very well. So nothing could have gotten broken or anything like that. Like I said, it come with an extra guitar string, which I wasn't even aware that it was going to come. And all in all, out of all the fancy soap cutters, I really like this. I mean, when you go from having to use which I did, I worked and it worked just fine, but every now and then you'd get a bar too thick, or you would get the soap on these cutters. Like I was saying, it like stuck to it. And then I would be wasting soap that way. This way, and there's no marks on the bar. Sometimes when I would cut the soaps and they'd be a little soft, it'd get marks from the soap sticking to the blade. And this way, there's no marks. So I'm really impressed. And I just wanted to share with all my viewers and my followers the soap cutter that I got. And if there's any questions, I will try to answer them. Just put them in the comments. And if I can really quickly, not for sure where the invoice is. I know it was a lady that sold this. I should have had that prepared so you guys could find it. I'll try to pop it in the description. I'll edit the video. And since this is a live, I'm hoping I can do that and pop it in the descriptions for you so you know where to get this soap cutter. So they have several people that sell soap cutters on Etsy, but I recommend this lady. She had great reviews, and she was in Canada, so it got here a lot quicker than if I were to order from overseas. Not for sure how international shipping is at this very moment. I haven't ordered anything internationally and I haven't shipped anything internationally, so not really for sure how that is going. And as you see on the second bar, I didn't cut the little one. I wanted to see how many bars I could get out of all that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got 10 and the little cut piece. So that's it. That's my soap cutter. I just wanted to share with you. Super awesome. Let me see if I could grab the invoice really quickly. Hold on. Let me see if I have it handy. I have it. Yay. Hold on 1 second. She is the Soap Girl Equipment Inc. That is on Etsy. She's out of Canada. So look up the Soap Girl Equipment Inc. and you should be able to find her. And like I said, I will try to put a description, edit the description, and maybe see if I can get a link for you to the soap cutter. And that way you guys can order your own. She has forms, molds, all that kind of great stuff for soaping at a great, great price. So thank you so much for watching. And I'm glad I got to share my soap cutter with you. And I hope I inspired you to make soaps little guy. And I hope I hope this was helpful. If this video was helpful, please hit the subscribe button. That helps us out a whole lot. The more subscribers and the more people that watch our channel, the more we'll grow and the more people will get to see us. So that's amazing. Thank you so much for everybody that has liked and subscribed our YouTube, our Facebook, our Instagram. We really appreciate it. And I'll be making some more live soap making videos really soon. We have to get to making live soap videos. So thanks again for watching. Have a fantastic Sunday. And please, you guys, be safe out there. Bye.
Oh, it's a bomb.
What?
It's a bomb.